Coffee Club.
Oh boy, here we go. Coffee Club on a Friday morning. The January 24th happens to be our 204th Coffee Club show here today. Some fun guests coming in the studios. We'll do the introductions here in a quick minute, but Haley, right off the bat, we're going to start with our weekend poll because we have 0 comments on the Facebook because I think it's too hard. And you told me it was. I'm sorry.
What's your 3 words that you live by?
What's your 3 words that you live by? So if you want to go and start putting those on our Facebook page, we'll share some of the best ones here on the radio in a bit.
I would say that is hard.
Why?
Because
you feel like you're going to be judged or something?
No, you only live by one word. The word of God.
I love you, man. I love you. That's good. That's good. Perfect. It's great. Let's do the introductions, though, as we've got a bunch of guests in here today. Adam Wolford joining us. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Mike Winkler's joining us from Pheasants Forever. He's on the other side of the room.
Yep.
And then we also have Bailey and Molly joining us from Community Hospital. So, gals, welcome. Welcome into Coffee Club.
We're excited.
All right. So let's talk first about Community Hospital, a few things you guys got going on. I asked Molly to send me just a couple of notes of what might be coming up. And yeah, you do have a few things going on, don't you?
Yeah. And the thing is, like, we honestly have that much going on every single month. We just don't always, we share it in the places it's supposed to be shared, but we don't compile it like this very often. And we were like, wow, we really need to be sharing this every single month. So here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Prairie View A and B meeting rooms are always have some kind of educational class for the community that goes on.
Yeah.
So let's start running the list a little bit. Car seat checkup, is that a Bailey thing?
Yes, it is. Yes,
right.
We changed that to the second Tuesday. So that started here in January. So our next one is Tuesday, February 11th. Still at the McCook Fire Station. We extended our time. We start now at 3:30 and go to 6:30 p.m. So a little bit more time to grab your kids, stop by.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this out there, too. As a grandparent, yeah, we did the car seat things. It's different. And getting those things in, I'm not going to say it's hard, but knowing what to do makes a big difference.
Yeah, and then I wish I took stats. I should have been more prepared, but at least over 50% of people install them wrong. So when we're not here to say you're wrong. We're just here to help educate you and help you take the stress out of it. Because
and you don't get a ticket.
You don't need a divorce
right?
because you just had a kid. Just because you can't figure the car seat out. So let us help you.
And they're
Puzzles.
puzzles.
That way.
They're puzzles.
Yeah.
They
I can't
ended
believe
up
it's been
having to
13
put.
years since I stuck one in a car.
Yeah.
They ended up having to put like a pool noodle underneath the base of ours, just the way like our car, like the seats in our car sit. So yeah, I was like, never would have known.
Yeah,
And they also do them at the hospital for newborns. So the nurses will chat with the moms and dads. Also, they kind of get chatted about it at admissions, but then they can do them at the hospital. But if you are a mom who's like me and like a little more type A and needs to have that prepared before, you can always come a month before. We did a new mom, Jaden, about maybe October-ish, and she came in. They taught her how to do it. Her husband, Rusty, was like, what? This is ridiculous. And Jaden was like, man, I feel so much more prepared. And she didn't even have a baby yet.
I needed a cigarette when I was going through it.
So when is that car seat check? It's Tuesday in
February
February?
11th.
All right. So other things going on in the hospital. Healthy Connections.
Yeah,
These are mostly all Bailey's
this is all me.
events.
So
It is? All
I'll
right.
try to get Molly to talk about some, but we have Healthy Connections. If you guys have been around for a while, that used to be Sterling Connection. 3 years ago, we rebranded. This still hits that 50-plus population, really just trying to prevent and bring awareness to our services, prevent disease, just really lead healthy lives, which goes with our mission, leading our region to a healthier future. So we don't have a set date on that. We are looking at one of our new doctors to speak. We always try to onboard a doctor and kind of bring them also into Healthy Connections to introduce them to the community. So that always happens every other month generally, I should say, and then you get a free lunch. So, yeah.
I'm going to test Josh on this one. Do you know what FROG stands for? Come on.
It's for older people,
Fitness, reaching.
older generation.
Yes.
Woo!
Look at him go.
Nice job.
Way to go.
My mom was a frogger.
Yeah. So they kind of move around McCook. I know they've been up at the E-Free Church. There's been some times I've come in, and it looks like they're having a great time too, right?
Yeah, Leanne Jankovitz does a great job. She has a pretty engaged group. It's also kind of like a social hour. They just can come together, talk, do their workout. It is seated, so a lot of it you're in the seat, but they do stand and do some strengthening too. This just helps prevent falls, just all of that good stuff that you need.
The social side, a little bit of physical side, and just it's good for all. Frog Fitness, reaching older generations. Grief support intro class. It's coming up.
I can chat about that one.
Okay.
Okay, so February 4th will be the intro class for the grief support. That is, you do have to RSVP to that one because they need to know who's coming. The social services does this program. Becky, Mai, and Darian Crystal, who's actually in the hospice, home health and hospice side. To register for that one, you can call 308-344-8221. They're actually going to meet in the temp shell space, which I know that sounds so weird, but if you go in the door at the McCook Clinic, where you go into the convenient care side, if you go in that door, that gets you close to the temp shell space, and they'll be there to direct you. And it's been they've been doing this program for lots of years, and it's basically for those folks who have lost somebody recently and just need a little bit of support to help kind of get through that.
A few more things you guys have going on that we're going to highlight today. We'll do that at the end of the show. But is there kind of like a hub of where, do you have like a calendar or like this all stuff's going on?
We put all of our events on our Facebook page. That's the easiest space. We do put them on our website, which we have a new website, so go check it out. But we do put them on our website on some of our special events calendars that you see. There's just one event calendar, but it's there. The easiest place to look for it is our Facebook. We have events all the time. Every single car seat event is in there. It's hard to do like grief support because it is a closed group, but like that February 4th meeting is on there. Our Eat Smart Get Fit is the same. Parkinson's that Adam's going to talk about in a little bit. Parkinson's support, that's on there. So we try to keep it pretty up to date. The other place that we put it is the McCook Chamber of Commerce website on their calendar. Yeah. Again, not the every single week ones because that gets repetitive and annoying. But the ones that are single or the early events, we put those on there.
Very good. We'll talk more about that at the end of the show here today. Chatting now with Mike from Pheasants Forever, and Adam. You're just part of everything, right?
Sure. Yep.
So, Mike, tell us, you guys got a banquet that's coming up here pretty quick, right?
Yeah. Yep. February 1st will be our annual banquet for the Plains Sportsman's chapter of Pheasants Forever. That is our local chapter here in McCook. Couple different things this year. We are at the auditorium this year. Outgrew the community building now for a couple of years, so we're giving it a shot in the auditorium, so hopefully a little more shoulder room in there.
Right.
And then also this year, hopefully saving you some time through the door, we are selling tickets online. So you can still buy tickets the day of at the door, but might be a little less of a line if you head to nebraskapf.com, go to that events tab, and you can buy everything you need there online.
So tell us, what is Pheasants Forever, and why does the local chapter matter?
Yeah, yep. So Pheasants Forever is a nationwide nonprofit organization with a mission of putting quality wildlife habitat out there on the landscape and getting kids outside doing all sorts of things. All the money we raise here locally stays local, and our chapter members here decide how best to spend that money. So yeah, it's $20 for a meal ticket, $35 for a membership. And we appreciate everybody coming out and having a good time with us.
What are some of the benefits that you get from being a member?
So for being a member, you're going to get the Pheasants Forever magazine. Comes out, I think, 5 times a year. Going to get a calendar, and you're going to feel good about supporting wildlife habitat and getting youth outside. And supporting a good cause.
Yeah, and I know one of the things that you guys are passionate in is getting the youth outside. So every year,
Or like Adam did a couple of weeks ago, take the old guy out hunting.
but there is opportunities if you're, want to make that future investment. You guys give away some lifetime hunts and stuff.
We do, yep. So a few of the raffles that we have at the banquet are lifetime permits for kids. The lifetime permits work. They have to be between 0 and 15 years of age.
Have to be born.
They do have to be born. We can't be stockpiling anything for expecting.
And if they turn 16 February 2nd, they're still good.
They are still good. A lot of those permits we have this year are pretty much free to enter. If you're at the banquet, won't cost you anything to get into that raffle.
Mike, let me ask you, now if there's somebody that can't make the actual banquet, you guys do obviously still take donations and
correct, yeah,
it makes a difference.
We're always around. There's plenty of chapter members around town. You can get hooked up with one of those guys, and they can figure out how to get you what you need as far as supporting us.
Adam, you've been a member for a long time, yes?
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
What's the benefits for you then?
It is, I think, that feeling of satisfaction that we're working toward. Pheasant hunting has been a big part of my family since I was little, and it was the first thing I ever had to wait to do so I could carry a gun like that. And I would like my kids to have that. I would like their kids to have that. And being involved in Pheasants Forever for me is the opportunity to maybe continue that tradition for everybody.
And we saw some birds this year.
We did see some birds this year, and it was a good feeling. And we saw some dog work, which is why I go. And it was a good day. Got some exercise.
What kind of dog you got?
English setter.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, if folks would like to learn more about Pheasants Forever as a whole, who do they get a hold of?
They can contact me, or like I said, just go to that website. A lot of that stuff is on there too. My phone number is 402-689-6259.
Pheasants Forever event coming up here in February. Our first topic for the Coffee Club is the weekend poll. We did announce that here on our Facebook page. Haley?
What's your 3 words that you live by?
Josh, you want to start?
Yeah, we did have one that said coffee saves lives. and I think I can't forget mine because mine is plastered everywhere in my house. I think ours is live, laugh, love.
I knew.
I knew that was
Ben
coming.
said that too. I was like, what about?
Knew it.
When I was taking a look, I walked into the kitchen and I was like, oh, look at that, live, laugh, love. Yeah. Went to my bedroom. Live,
Living
laugh,
room.
love.
Live, laugh, love.
Right across from the toilet. Live, laugh, love.
No, that says relax.
Even better. How about you, Adam? 3 words to live by.
Oh, man. Probably, to quote a movie, shake and bake.
Yes.
I don't know. I couldn't come up with anything better.
Shake and bake, baby. You ain't first, you're last.
Haley, did you do yours?
No, I'm going to go with food, family, and faith.
Aw, I like that.
She about said friendships, but then she realized who she carries around them.
Yeah.
Molly, what's your 3 words to live by?
I struggled with this. Also, I just live, but
Do you laugh?
no. Just kidding.
Do you love? do you love?
Sometimes. I said, don't move north.
Oh.
It's too cold here, guys. It's too cold.
It's going to be in the 50s multiple days next week.
What's that? New Mexico. How cold does it get?
I mean, like it's snowing there right now.
Yeah, it snowed in Destin, Florida.
Listen,
Hey.
it's like dry and it melts the next day.
I know.
And here it's like cold, it's going to snow, and we're going to have that snow for another
Till
3
March.
months.
Right, yeah. Do you realize this last thing that went through the United States, it actually made it snow for the first time ever in the Gulf of America?
Oh my God.
I can't believe that. I got a couple here. Ferrets aren't pets. Number 2, keep it short. And 3, my favorite, read the manual. And that
Says no man ever.
No.
No, don't even. Don't even. Just stop.
Read the manual. All right. Bailey, what do you say?
I didn't really study the questions. I just looked this morning.
This is how we live our
But
lives.
you know, this is Molly. She put me on a book. It's called The Let Them Theory. So I have 2 words. Let
Okay.
them.
I was going to say that, but I was trying to come up with a third word for that.
Let them theory.
Let them theory. Oh, good. Well done.
It's very good. If you haven't read it, everybody out there, read it.
We also have T-shirts that say "Be the Good."
Be the good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Mike, how about you?
I'm going to say keep it simple.
Keep it simple.
I just thought of a good one.
Yeah?
Just be nice.
It really sets people off when you say that.
Yeah. He wouldn't know anything about that.
It's the same sensation when you say, don't touch that. Yeah, you kind of want to. Kind of want to. Next topic for the Coffee Club is, what is the biggest purchase that you've made on a whim? Now, if we were saying the last 2 weeks, I just bought some of those bone conduction headphones.
And?
I was disappointed in the sound quality. However, they were really good when I was on phone calls.
I don't like when you have them on because I thought you were having a complete conversation with me, but you were actually on the phone.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
And you probably know from your line of work, but sound quality, should I have expected better?
Well, it's not in your ear.
No.
I would say no. It's going to be really hard. If you wear foam earplugs with them, you'll be surprised at how it changes.
I think
But-
it's something to do.
That's something you shouldn't be trying to run bone conduction over doing something loud outside. I wear them when I'm out on the road running, walking, as obviously I run a lot. But I can hear cars coming behind me.
Yeah.
That's a good spot to use them.
Yeah.
Or in the car with kids when I'm driving, I can hear the vehicle and the kids in the back.
So for me, that was the last big purchase I made on a whim. It was $100, but I'd been wanting them for a long time and just finally did that. Mike, what was the biggest purchase you made on a whim?
I don't purchase things on whims.
Yeah.
I just don't do it.
Be like Mike. Tell me.
I need to research every little thing for probably too long.
What was your last big purchase? 12 gauge? 20?
No, it's been a while since I bought a new gun.
I think you're due.
Yeah, probably.
Today, that's a whim.
It'll take me another 6 months to figure out what I need and how much I should actually spend on it.
How about you, Josh? What was your biggest purchase on a whim? Is Darcy listening?
Yeah, well, she gets text messages every time I
Spend money.
spend money anyways. You know, as far as like a big purchase, I would say the last one that we had was our pickup, because that was a pretty big, like, we decided on it and it was on a whim. It was the right pickup, ended up on the lot, and we were like, that's the one.
It was this weird sensation at the radio station. All of a sudden, you know, Josh, a lot of times he'll tell us, hey, I got a haircut or something, he'll leave or whatever. This day, he just disappeared.
Yeah.
And he was gone a really long time. I just assumed he was doing a job interview or something. But no, and he comes back with a new vehicle that day.
It's because you guys played 20 questions. If I would have left, it would have been like, where are you going? What are you going to do? Are you bringing back breakfast?
Well, that's usually
Being
the
this close
first
to your
question.
coworkers is a blessing and a curse, Josh.
And so I just left because I wanted to surprise him also.
Yeah.
Because I'd also been talking about getting a pickup.
Forever.
But that was like the last big purchase. The whim purchase, I literally just spent like $120 in coffee.
Yeah.
I did too.
And I got an autographed mug.
That's,
Darcy doesn't know. She knows now.
Yeah. That's good. Haley, how about you?
I'm probably going to go with our house. I mean, we'd
On
been
a whim?
Well, we kind of had been searching for a house, right? Nothing popped up. Nothing popped up. All of a sudden, the house popped up that we had to have, and we knew we had to move fast, otherwise it was going to go. So, I would say within a few hours, we had to get her done because we were going to lose it if not.
Which is a good reason why you should always get pre-approved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go talk to Carrie.
Make it
Charter
happen.
West.
I figured she was going to break the news that she's buying a Yukon Denali, but
Oh, no. Not yet.
guess not.
those cost a bit.
Yeah.
Anybody else got, what was your biggest purchase on a whim?
We're the same as Josh.
Yeah.
We know we need a vehicle, so it is whimmish because it's like in that one day. But we're also researching for, and by me, I mean Ben, for days and years, months.
I'm not gonna. It's like kind of my specialty. I'm really good at it.
Research?
Just vehicle finds.
Yeah, Ben too.
Yeah.
Is that your secret
And you-
life hack?
Honestly,
He loves doing
yeah.
it too.
And I love doing it. And I'll get you.
We're looking for a truck for Kyson, so get
All
on
right.
Oh, he'll have you on by the end of the day.
Ben, if you're listening, ignore all this.
It's gonna be a Ford, but
That's fine.
Speaking
we
of-
Ford.
Speaking of vehicles, let's move to this question here today. If you could own a TV or movie vehicle, which one are you choosing? And I offered up generally as the example, but for me, there's a lot of them. Millennium Falcon would probably be the first one.
oh, you're gonna go because of SpaceX, or
Yeah. Well, yeah.
you gonna be the first on the game?
I'm going to go plant that flag on Mars today, Junior,
Well,
today.
if you hit hyperdrive, I mean, you're there in a second.
I know, right? How cool would that not be?
Is hyperdrive Star Trek? What do we call
Oh,
it?
No.
The Millennium Falcon is Star Wars.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I just want to make sure I'm using the right terminology for how we hit light speed.
See, the thing is,
Just in case.
the Millennium Falcon is worthless without your own Wookiee.
True.
I'm just going to say that because I am not a mechanic.
yeah, but you're hairy enough.
Hey! Not wrong. Who else has got a TV or movie vehicle that you wish you could have?
Man, I didn't go that deep into it. I was just like one of the AT van or the Scooby Doo van.
Oh, that'd be cool. I would have to say either like the Trans Am off of Smokey and the Bandit,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe Herbie.
Oh, Herbie, that's a good
Yeah.
Herbie would be cool.
I think I'd like the Clueless Jeep that Cher drives. She drives it everywhere. She doesn't wreck it.
Nobody said the DeLorean from Back to the Future.
Oh. Even if it didn't like time travel, it'd be fun to drive around.
It could have been AI generated clickbait, but I'd heard something along the lines of them reproducing this vehicle
The DeLorean?
in 2025.
Yeah, GMC. I hope they do.
AMC.
Oh, AMC. Yeah, it's not GMC. I'm sorry. Mike, how about you?
Oh man, I don't know. There's too many options.
Chevy Square Body.
Yeah, that would be one. Yeah.
I'll give you one, Mike. How about the Dumb and Dumber Muff Cuts van?
Yes.
You betcha.
Harry and Lloyd's van is the birthplace of the most annoying sound in the world.
You spent your entire life savings turning your van into a dog?
What about just a transformer?
Yeah, I thought a Bumblebee.
Bumblebee, yeah.
Like the Bumblebee can't talk to you.
That's
Just
not a
only
bad
on
thing.
radio.
Yeah. Prime. Would you go Prime? You got the
I would
truck?
definitely go Prime.
Just so you could impersonate its own
Yeah.
voice? Right.
Just so I'd talk to him like himself.
Yeah. How about,
Batmobile.
how about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
So
What's
good.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Oh my gosh.
Sad.
My fine four-fendered friend?
You need to watch it this weekend. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a movie.
It's-
Pre-91?
Oh,
A little
yeah.
bit.
Definitely pre-91.
Plus or minus 10 or 12 years.
I'm out then.
Dick Van Dyke.
The child catcher, kid catcher. Ooh, man, he gave me nightmares. For real. Just wait.
We used to watch it
Cordell
at the
will not like it.
babysitter like twice, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
It really is. Your son would love it. And then sing that song forever. And let's hope he enunciates really well.
I heard they're going to remake it.
No way.
I did hear that.
It seems like a
Do you know what they're talking about?
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
You seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Yes.
You seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? At least I got one on my side.
She's not pre-90s.
Yeah.
And if I watch a movie, I most likely don't remember until I've watched it again halfway through. And I'm like, I think I've watched it. So,
Are you one of those that stares at your phone while the Oh,
Yep.
goodness gracious.
yeah, Colton doesn't want
Nobody
it.
has
'Cause
the
then I'll
time
be like,
for it
what's
anymore.
going on? He's like, pay attention. That might help.
Next topic for the Coffee Club this morning. If you had a button on your desk that could deliver anything immediately, what would show up? And it's inspired by President Trump back in the Oval Office. He has his famous Diet Coke button, so he can order his favorite beverage easily from the Oval Office. He pushes the button, and then after the button, he just basically instantly has a Diet Coke with ice show up on his on his desk. So,
Does the button have to show stuff up, or can it take something away?
ooh. I guess artistic license. What do you want?
Or it depends.
Or don't want.
What do you not want?
Seth, they come into my office and ask if I can help board op.
Nah.
Then I can just press a button and he just falls into the mysterious beyond.
It's like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Back to that.
If he comes into my studio and he goes, "Hey,"
Can you?
she's like,
Done.
"Boom."
I suppose that'd be quite a button.
If I chose something to like float my way,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of times on like your Facebook Reels and stuff, like mine is dedicated to like coffee, barbecue, and stuff like that. Just sometimes the flavors of barbecue or the flavors of coffee that they have, I'm just like, oh man, I want that coffee. Like I seen one that was like a blueberry pecan coffee.
Ew.
Sounds terrible, but I feel like it'd be tasting like a muffin, and so I just want. I want that right there.
See, I got a rule. If it's good coffee, like what Adam brought us this morning, black coffee. If you start putting flavors in the coffee, then I have to put creamer.
If you have to put that much creamer in it, you don't like coffee, you like creamer.
Which is why I go black coffee.
Coming from somebody who is, I drink black coffee. I drink black coffee.
I did buy some creamers the other day.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you've been drinking the creamer pretty heavy lately.
You've been drinking the creamer pretty heavy lately.
This week, yes, I have. But I didn't have this
Sinner.
good of coffee. Adam, you do roast good coffee. Thank you.
Man, it is good. It's going to be even better in a little bit.
Haley, what would your button be?
I don't know. It'd probably have to be either coffee or Dr. Pepper.
See, hey, I could go Dr. Pepper button.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good. Molly, what's your button?
I'm going Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right. Chick-fil-A or Cane's, which is better?
Listen,
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, there's not even a contest, but I love the bread at Raising Cane's.
You know the secret
It's
to the
all
bread?
better.
You can get it double toasted.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I always, whenever I go to Cane's, I'm just like double toast it.
Did you know instead of the coleslaw, you can just get an extra piece of bread?
Oh yeah, and I double toast that one too.
Yeah. Amen. Okay, now I know. That's the only reason I like Raising. I mean, I don't mind the chicken, but Chick-fil-A has way better chicken.
Yeah. I agree with you. I don't know if
Chick-fil-A
they.
sauce is trash.
No.
No.
Convince
The
me
cane-
I mean,
otherwise.
I
Cane
have a
sauce is
button for
better.
the sauce. Just the
You know, you can buy the sauce at Walmart.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Don't
not
worry.
the same out of like that container as it is like with the nuggets.
Right, because they
Yeah,
make it
the
with
Like
love.
I want Chick-fil-A sauce with the nuggets.
Okay, but it's not it's bitsy nuggets. I mean, it's the
No,
big
it's the
Tendies.
nugget. It's
Nugget.
the tendies.
the planks. Yeah.
The
Okay.
I do
nuts.
prefer the old Raisin Cane's better.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So you wanted Chick-fil-A.
I mean, she said that. I would say ditto, but mine is going to be like coffee or food because I'm always hungry.
Just snack
And
as a whole.
Yeah,
Right.
I just need a drink all
How
day.
about this for the two of you? Look like a button, a surprise me snack.
No,
No.
it's got to
Yeah,
be
surprise
dedicated.
me.
Sometimes you want salty.
Yeah.
And if something sweet pops up, you're going to be mad. That's going to ruin your whole day.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my condition, but I'd be fine with a surprise me. I would. Mike, what's the button?
Diet Monday all day long.
Yep. Did we get yours?
You didn't, and I don't know how to answer this for you because the first thought was, well, a stack of $100 bills would be okay.
Oh, yeah.
You guys were going simple, so now I feel guilty thinking that.
No, don't, because my brother put $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's, well, you only need so many billions to survive there, guys.
Hit me again.
And we got a McDonald's sugar-free iced coffee.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. Kind of like Josh was saying earlier, if I could reprogram the button. Remember Staples did the easy button thing?
That was easy.
Yeah. Just you got something in front of you and say, "Oh, I just hit the easy button."
What about like when you're out hunting and it's been like an hour and you haven't seen nothing?
I
just
did think about that too.
press the button and a
Here's
pheasant
a
pops
geese.
up.
I did think about that. I'm not making it up.
I was arriving at church the other night and getting ready for worship team practice, and boy, it looked like the line of geese took off from the airport.
Yeah.
They were close enough that I was ducking for cover. But yeah,
You should have said, praise Jesus for bringing you food and shoot.
didn't have my gun with me. It's too bad. What would you say ages you the most?
Oh gosh, I mean, like I think the obvious one is the kid, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I think husbands.
Did your husband age you?
Amen.
No. I age my wife.
Amen.
She opened the cupboard the other day. And she's like, "Why is the bottle like that?" And I'm like, "It's like one of our coyote hunting bottles that we put water in and stuff." Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "Just put it away." She's like, "That's not put away. That is a mess."
As I tell my kid, do it right or do it again.
Yeah.
Every time I hear me out,
Yeah, that's a lot from me
yeah,
and
I
him.
get another gray hair probably.
That's not fair though, because I'm not your
It is
husband,
fair.
but I do that.
Well,
I told you that yesterday.
That's what I'm gonna. I strictly believe. Yeah, husbands for sure.
Adam, what ages you the most?
Oh, I think watching your kids do things on their own. I'll go with what Josh said. I'll expand on it. Watching Macy run a barrel pattern, the horse full out. Who knows what can happen, but she loves it.
Anybody else? Bailey, Molly?
I looked at my kid this morning when I read it. My in-laws are in town, and so we were going over the questions so they could help me with them. And I looked at Kyson, and he was like, "Say it, Mom. I know you're going to." I said, 14-year-olds are really special.
Yep.
Especially when they're learning to drive, right?
We love them, but yeah.
Ben
That's
said,
what
"No,
I
she'll
meant.
say me first." True. See? So I got it both answered.
Bailey?
I'm in my youth still. I don't know.
Yeah. Lack of sleep, sun damage.
Sun damage.
This is what the internet said.
Man, I'd love to be baking in the sun right now. You see what's out there?
Same. Remember, don't move south.
I'd love to be bacon.
I mean, north.
Yeah.
I'm going to move south though.
Well, but how about this? It's actually with something you guys work with. Grief and trauma does age you. Yeah. Yeah? And can. Chronic pain.
I'm griefing right now because I'm almost out of coffee.
Well, get up and go get some.
Well, I still got this one.
Push your button.
See, yeah.
Install a button.
We thought about having a coffee machine put right there, but we'd have to run some water lines.
And running water lines over the top of all of our electronics, probably not a good
The
one.
things you'll
Just
do
get
for
a
love.
coffee keg. Like have it in the corner.
Yeah.
One of the nitro kegs.
Yeah, whatever.
if you get a coffee bar back here, I get my own office.
Sure. Deal.
Yeah, how much
Okay.
can you put in that corner?
Right?
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Please.
Nobody.
So, what is your best life hack? Is our next topic for the coffee club. What's your best life hack?
Yes.
I got a lot of them, but one of them is the 2-minute rule. And I'm going to get called out on this because I don't always do it, but I try to a lot of times. But best 2-minute rule is if the task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right now. Right?
That means put the dishes in the dishwasher.
Who doesn't do that?
Josh, put the water away so it doesn't look like a mess.
My
Let her
wife's
do it
listening. She's saying, we don't have a dishwasher.
Then you just wash the dishes.
We wash the dishes. We do.
Without kids in the house, that has to be manageable, but a dishwasher is a game changer for any marriage.
Yeah, but we have kids over all the time and their families, and so there's always a lot of dishes.
I will donate to the Get Jesse Stevens a Dishwasher Fund.
It can be on a whim.
Whimsically.
Thank you. Love it.
There's your on a whim purchase.
On a whim.
I would research them.
Oh, the new dishwasher's coming.
Yeah,
Because
we're
the
working on the
downstairs
right now.
bathroom
Yeah.
is getting renovated. So once you get that done, you're gonna work upstairs. That wall between the kitchen and the living room, it's coming down. New kitchen.
Stephanie's gonna be so thrilled.
Yeah. Really, for real. Demolition on the
And then we can
downstairs
put
stuff.
in an island, and then you can put in a dishwasher.
Yeah. You're probably not wrong at all.
Bear with me here. This is a great one.
Best life hack?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you make macaroni and cheese with Velveeta,
Don't.
if you cut the corner and then you can use your lid. I always stick the packet in there and I put the lid on. I always got a corner and you just pull that baby out. It squeegees the cheese into your pan. You don't have to worry about cutting it or doing the whole trying to get extra out. Put the spoon in there and scoop out the rest of the cheese. That baby comes out cleaner than a whistle.
Wow.
You're welcome.
You welcome.
Every time I do that and somebody's like over at the house, they're always like, I have never thought about doing that. And I'm like, well, welcome.
Adam, best life hack?
I stole it from Jesse Stevens. I put a dash of salt on top of my coffee grounds.
Not much.
Not much, just
a
a
little-
tiny little bit.
You salt bay it.
Salt bay.
Yep,
That's about it.
makes it a little less bitter.
It is. It's very good.
Makes it pop.
Molly.
I will say the two that we've said today, let them, which just means like sometimes I don't have to be in control of all things. So just let people make decisions on their own. It's fine. And the other one I said to Josh is do it right or do it again.
Yeah.
My kid hears it almost every single day. And it's just about like, just do the task correctly.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it a second time if you do it correctly.
Yeah, but if we mess it up enough, you'll do it again.
Nope. Not in my house. Not at my house.
Are you using that theory at the house?
Low bones.
Yeah.
I cannot fold laundry.
Amen. Me
Oh.
too. Although I could just live out of a basket. That's not a bother to me.
We were up late last night folding laundry. I fold a lot of laundry. My big
I
thing
do
is
too,
the
but
socks,
it's not
though.
right.
Because I mean, do you guys all have like 50, 11 different kinds of socks?
I just shove them in a
No,
drawer.
to be honest, I don't really have that many socks. I'm not.
She did just get new socks, though.
I did.
Wow.
Like one pair though.
And they're cooling socks. I felt them, and they were,
Cooling socks?
yeah.
These exist?
They're like bamboo.
Whoa.
They're called Bombas.
Yeah.
I was about to ask if that's do you like them?
I do.
I might.
I do.
I don't want to take away from Bailey and Mike, but on the subject of socks, I heard one person say just go buy yourself 24 pack and don't fold them and just put them in your drawer like that, and you've always got.
Yes.
You're not going to spend your time looking for the other one that got lost in the dryer.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's what
Good
our cousin.
turnover.
Our cousin does that. He buys new socks every time he runs out. He doesn't wear them again. He donates them to the Helping Hand and stuff. He always has new socks.
What? They're cheap. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're cheap.
Relatively.
Yeah.
That's the whole, tell me you won the lottery without telling me you won the lottery. That would be mine, is I would never, ever wear a pair of socks twice.
You can't see this from back there, but your wife just said Haley gets me kitchens next. So
Told you. I told
That's
you.
wonderful.
Anything you want, sweetheart. Anything you want.
Oh,
All right, Mike.
that's recorded.
Oh, yeah. It's live, and you can attest to it. That's fine. Mike, how about you? What's your best life hack?
I'm going back to keep it simple.
Keep it
And
simple.
on the topic of socks, try wool socks year round.
Yeah?
It is life changing.
you're a wool sock year round.
Wool sock year round.
Ankle, calf high.
Oh, boots
Mid-thigh?
all day, every day. So crew sock.
Okay.
Crew wool sock.
Man.
Lightweight wool in the summertime, better than cotton.
Okay.
I follow some Buy It for Life, and along his lines, Darn Tough apparently makes socks that you just can't ruin.
Yeah.
So I'm
Challenge
about ready
accepted.
to start it.
Who thought we'd get to this topic?
Who thought?
Well, see, you have this like stage in life where you're a kid, and for Christmas you get socks and underwear, and you absolutely hate it, and you cuss people out. But then when you get to be like 26, 7 to 40, you're realizing that socks and underwear are life.
People have, I mean, at this age, I'm not speaking from experience, but people have a favorite pair of underwear.
Yeah, Duluth all the way.
Duluth
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Duluthin right now.
Duluth
here.
dang soft
Yeah.
all day.
But I've been told that the Duluth socks are no.
They're expensive, and then one gets lost, as we were discussing, and then you go, what in the world? Something like that.
World is the
What in
word
the
you
world?
say.
Bailey, did you have a life hack? Did we get you?
Kind of covered. I obviously the let them. It's been kind of new. Molly's been before I started reading it, but also kind of like the 5-minute rule, and then there's a 5-second rule too. I procrastinate a lot, so the same lady who created the let them has the 5-second theory. So you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you have to get up and do it. Because your brain, if you take too long, then you're already talked yourself out of it.
That's picking up food off the floor.
It's a different.
Unless you're in a hospital,
It's a
then you leave it.
motivational.
Due to the
5-second
price of
rule.
bread and eggs, it's been extended to about 7 to 8 seconds.
7 to 8
Right.
seconds.
Yeah,
Maybe
just-
10.
Price of groceries.
Yeah, just so you know. Got a couple of games before we get out of here today. We played a little bit of this last week, real life or Facebook. And so the question is, this is something I overheard. Did I overhear it in real life or did I read it on Facebook? What, Josh?
Just keep swimming. That's one of the 3 words to live by.
That's a good one.
And now you're singing it in your head, right? Just
Did they read It Ends With Us, It Starts With Us? Yeah. Just read those books.
Have you seen the movie?
I have not because I
You should watch it.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Real life or
On
Facebook?
Netflix now.
Bailey, you're up first.
Say
Okay.
the question again.
The question is this real life or did I read it on Facebook?
IRL.
So I feel fine, but I feel like I'm owed a sick day, so I'm going to take it. Was that real life or on Facebook?
Facebook.
That was real life. That was
Well,
real
I mean,
life.
Facebook is still real life.
Yeah, that's what I was
Someone
gonna say.
really said it.
Like, it's real life and Facebook. This is the same thing.
Okay. Well, play along with the game, okay?
Josh, be whimsical.
Molly, anyone who thinks Jim Carrey is funny must have been born with the IQ of a squirrel. Real life or Facebook?
Facebook.
That's Facebook.
Jim Carrey's not funny?
Oh, he is, but
He sets a comedic gold standard for some.
Adam, this one's yours. Real life or Facebook? I swear I think my chest changed 3 sizes last night.
That sounds like a real life thing.
That's a real life thing.
Okay.
And then Mike, I'd love to know why my mom thinks she's the only one who can approve who I go out with.
I'm saying Facebook.
That's Facebook. Very good. Now on to the next game, which is called The Last. And how it works is most of them are single answer. Well, no, just the last. Haley, you start with the last name of the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln.
Booth.
Booth. Okay. Adam, careful.
Yeah, don't ask me a question.
The last man to set foot on the moon.
False.
last,
We didn't
the
go to the moon.
last.
It's all fake.
Don't we have to have a first person?
a good movie.
It
Fake
wasn't.
news.
It wasn't Armstrong or Aldrin. It was like an Anderson or something.
Close, not really.
Nope.
Eugene Cernan.
Oh, I was there.
Right.
Okay.
I was going to go that next.
Okay. Mike, last completed Indiana Jones movie.
I know this
Crystal
one.
Skull.
Yep.
What?
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
No.
What?
No, you got the one where they're both just really old. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Was the
That's a
last one.
thing.
Never heard of her.
Yeah, it was good. Josh, the last blockbuster in the world was in this state. What state?
Oregon.
Oregon.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They just turned it into
Saw
a
it on
coffee shop.
Facebook.
I was watching, it was, I think, on Facebook. It was like a time lapse of the map of the United States, and it showed the progression from when they started and how it spread and then how it closed back up. It was so cool. It was really cool.
We
and
should
it
do
showed
that
the
with
number.
Dollar Generals.
Yeah.
True story.
But we're right in the middle of the thick of it, so
Yeah.
we had to wait a while.
I saw a graphic this morning that by county, there are more Subways by county than there are McDonald's in the U.S.
That's like your small town starter pack. Dollar General and Subway.
Amen.
Haley, I saved the hardest one for you. Last letter of the alphabet.
Z.
Aw, look at you. Good job. And the last topic for Coffee Club was not on the notes, but here we go. What is the reason to give to get out of a speeding ticket?
I got to poop.
Or your kid.
No, it worked.
Oh.
No, when I was, yeah. I splashed water on my face like I was sweating. It's true.
Oh my.
I was going at least 35 and a 25. It was Officer Josh. I think I can't think what his last name is, but he used to be a police officer like 10 years ago, 14, something like that. I'd also been drinking a little, which is not good. But I used the excuse I had a cup of water, so I splashed it on my face, and he rolled down the window. And I said, buddy, I just got to go a half a block that way, and I got to poop. And I said, so you can either follow me to my house, or we can have an accident right here. And he said, just keep the speed down.
Just
and
go, man.
Have a good day,
go.
son. Have a good day. Anybody else got a reason to get out of a speeding ticket?
My in-laws got pulled over on their way here yesterday, which happens every time they come here. You heard me say that.
Yeah.
And and my mother-in-law said, "Well, we just said we're old and going to our our kid's house," and they let them go. 75
Really?
and a 65 in Kansas. You know that's
No,
shocking.
that's Kansas. Though.
Yeah.
I get pulled over every
They
time.
said they were coming off the interstate, which, that does happen, but they said, "Oh, we just didn't see it." Albin, my father-in-law, was like, "Oh, I saw it."
Good way to start a
It's
fight.
worse in Iowa.
Yeah.
I was going 3 mile an hour over in Iowa, and they pulled me over. I hate Iowa.
Yeah. Adam, you got one?
Man, the kids are in the back of the car screaming, driving me nuts. I just want to get home. Maybe. I don't know. I don't speed.
Yeah.
Kids, start screaming.
Cry, do something.
How about you guys? Anybody?
Pinch your sister.
I got nothing.
No, but I'm the same way. I used to live in Wyoming, and then the highways there are pretty much, you just go however fast. And then I was going into South Dakota, and I
Yeah.
had my cruise, so I just hit reset. Nope, bad
Yeah.
idea. I was going like to,
I-90 is 80 miles an hour. How fast were you going?
it was a highway.
See, I think, do they look at license plates?
Oh, yeah.
And they're going like,
Definitely.
we hate Nebraska.
Yeah.
Just as much as we hate Iowa.
They see the green mountains at the top, Colorado plates. They're like, might be just a speeding ticket. Might
Yeah,
be
but-
30 days in jail,
Well, I mean, you could walk out with 3 gummies.
Yeah. I don't think that's how that works. Really don't.
I don't know. You should try it.
That is our
Pulling people over, they're being from Colorado. What? Try what?
The gummies.
The gummies.
Oh,
never tried it. Never done that. And I did
That you
not
know of.
inhale.
We might have gave you some and thought you thought it was candy.
Well, this is true. Oh boy.
You just don't remember it.
No.
Remember those Peachios?
Yeah.
Sprinkled.
There was some extra.
that time you got really, really hungry for ice cream and had no reasonable explanation why.
Well, that's every week for us here. We love ice
Yeah.
cream.
Time for the
Josh.
birthdays and anniversaries. If you know anybody celebrating on the 24th of January, you can call those in too. 345-5598, and we'll add those to our birthday list here today. Josh and Haley, how about you guys? You got birthdays to start us off?
I got some weekend birthdays.
Okay.
Chandler Wagner has a birthday tomorrow. Ashlyn Olivius has a birthday tomorrow, or Sunday, actually. And Mackenzie Bivens has a birthday on Sunday.
All right, Josh, go.
I got Chris Rossman has a birthday from North Platte. Then Sandy Stapp has a birthday. And for my weekend birthdays, I got Abby Cody has a. Oh no, that was not that.
Psych, Abby, sorry.
Got you.
Kyler Bortner has a birthday. Also, Skylar Kalinsky has a birthday.
Neighbor.
Shelby Kofler has a birthday. Skylar is.
Mine.
Do
Well,
you-
his too, technically.
You know why
From a distance.
Pollock's names always end in ski? Because they can't spell toboggan.
Well, you're a super Pollock if it's Skavinsky. Got skis on both ends.
That's our terrible jokes for you today.
Anybody else got birthdays?
Travis Honeyman on Sunday.
Okay.
My stepdaughter, Isabel Creighton, has one on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
Jake Reiners had one yesterday.
My wife told me about this yesterday, so I can't forget it. Carrie Wilkinson has a birthday. Christy Britton, Sandra Walgren has a birthday. Elena Haddix and Molly Weiss.
We had one called in for Jane Mahon, has a birthday tomorrow.
Jan, okay. All right. So is that the whole list? We got to pick somebody to get our cool birthday prizes.
A donut from Ember's Bakery, ice cream from The Scoop, a sandwich from Jimmy John's and Coca-Cola.
Who's the birthday winner?
We'll do Jan.
Jan. Come by the radio station and pick those up here from Hometown Family Radio. Nice little recap from our guests here for Coffee Club. And we'll start with Community Hospital, a few more events that are coming up. Eat Smart, Get Fit. Tell us about that.
It's another one of our support groups starting February 4th, 5:30 to 6:30. It'll be in Prairie View A. It's actually going to meet every single Tuesday for the rest of the year. Well, actually till about mid-August, and then it'll meet bi-weekly. It's a little bit different. Normally, in the past, it's been you've had to pay for it. Now it's free, and it's kind of a come and go. So you don't have to be at the first one. You can come when you're kind of available or want to learn more. It's for the group. It's for the people who are diabetic or pre-diabetic and need some support in that area. So that's that one. Career Discovery Days.
Yeah, so Career Discovery Days, registration is closed, but if you are hearing this and you want to participate still, you can call me at 308-344-8550. We have over 12 schools attending this year and roughly 200 kids between our 2 days. So we're super excited, and
that's available for like all the schools.
Yeah, for all local high schools. We have a homeschool group attending this year. They're coming all the way from Colby.
Wow.
So we are open. We have a few more spots open on Tuesday
Better
to get
be
us
good.
close to 100. Adam is presenting. I'll get him his schedule later next week.
Yep.
I'm getting there. But yeah, so we have room still if there is some last minute interest. And then we are attending or hosting Bison Days as well. So Molly and I will do a session for that. So
Yeah.
I think we have 4 kids, they're super excited to learn from us.
Hey, marketing, that's big.
Yeah.
We have the Light of Hope Cancer Survivor Dinner. It's on March 1st, so we're a little bit out. We're actually going to come to Snooze Busters in a couple weeks to talk more about it, but you can RSVP for that already. We have to have RSVPs by the 17th of February, so call Bailey again, 308-344-8255. And then the last big thing that we have is Adam's group, Parkinson's group, and you can tell them about that.
COVID knocked us down, but we got back up. We do Parkinson's support group quarterly. The next one is March 6th. And it is an opportunity for people with the diagnosis of Parkinson's or their caregivers, or even if you know somebody.
Yeah.
Just come and learn about it. Be with community who are also dealing with the same things. We try to have a speaker and delicious food.
Wow. Lots going on.
Lots going on.
That's good. And then, of course, speaking of dinners, there's a special Pheasants Forever dinner coming up quick.
Yep. Yeah. The 31st annual banquet's coming up not this Saturday, but the next, February 1st. Doors will open up at 6 that night, and we'll be eating good food at 7. And live auction, silent auction, all sorts of games, fun raffles to play. So it'll be a good night.
And the items on these auctions this year are really good.
We've got some.
We doubled down, and it's good stuff.
We've got some really nice prints this year. Lots of gun raffles.
Lots of gun raffles.
Yeah. February 1st. If you want to go, I've got a set of tickets right here, donated by Pheasants Forever, the Plain Sportsman. So a set of tickets, we should give them away. Do you want to do online or on air?
Can we get one call one online, or do you want to give them away as a pair?
I think we should give them away as a pair.
All right.
So, yeah, let's go on air. On air. Call us here at the radio station. Call Haley. We'll take caller number 5 at 345-5598. So call number 5 right now, 345-5598. So you have to tell 4 people they're losers. Or they didn't win.
Nobody's called yet.
We're taking them to the train station.
They're waiting for the 5th caller.
They're waiting for their 5th caller.
Life hack.
I'll tell you what. Take caller number 1 then.
Okay, thank you.
345-55.
As he speaks.
Power of radio. Yeah, it's good. All right, there we go. That is Coffee Club for a Friday morning, January 25th, 2025 on Coyote Country. Happy
Weekendy.